Hi everyone, my name is Miriam Hepler. I got my BSW back in 2018, and I've had a few different field experiences and professional experiences. So to start out, my first internship was with a community mental health organization, and there I worked with clients or members who had dual diagnosis mental health diagnosis, and each of them did have a diagnosis of schizophrenia. So sometimes it was schizophrenia and depression, schizophrenia and bipolar, or what have you. Following that, I interned with Berks County Children and Youth, and I was in the intake division there. So I was kind of one of the first responders to allegations of abuse or neglect in the home. So I was going out into the home, investigating abuse, neglect, or child welfare concerns, and making that decision of does the family need continued services? Are allegations not correct or present? And then kind of going on from there. So that was very fast-paced. Following that, I worked for Montgomery County Office of Children and Youth, and I worked in the ongoing division there. So that is kind of a longer-term process with families. So that happens after they go through the intake division, and allegations or concerns are found in the home. So then they go into the ongoing unit. So that means they could, children could be in placement, they could be in kinship care, there could be a safety plan in effect where caregivers have to be supervised, et cetera, et cetera. So many different situations and forms of families there, and we addressed an array of problems in the home or concerns, including, mental health, substance abuse, neglect, supervision, etc. Following that, I interned in Ireland with an agency called One Family. And there we worked with families of parents who were either single parents or separated parents. And so I specifically worked as kind of the intake there. So I was the referral liaison. I received the referrals unless they were a crisis. I received all the referrals coming into the agency, met with the clients, helped them kind of navigate the agency and see which programs would be most useful for them. And then I would follow up with them to see if the programs were kind of doing their job or if they needed more supports. I also helped facilitate a parenting course as well, which was very interesting. Following that, I actually just recently became employed with an elementary school. Well, I'm contracted as a guidance counselor in an elementary school. So that's brand new. The school year just started, but we're kind of seeing how that's going to work out. For goals and kind of developing into like the clinical role, I'm definitely more interested in becoming more competent and definitely more confident in my abilities of doing one-on-ones with kids. So I've worked with kids before, as I mentioned, in children and youth. This is a very different dynamic, so definitely kind of working on different practice techniques and understanding theories that are going to most benefit my population. I'm definitely very interested in grief counseling and like grief supports for children. I do have a child in my caseload who recently lost their mother, so that's definitely going to be a concern throughout the school year. And I am very interested in enabling kids and just enabling them to do their best, especially with the transition back into school and in-person school. So that's just some of the goals. But yeah, again, I'm Miriam. I hope everyone has a great semester.